I'm ready.
I'm listening. Please go ahead with your response.
I am going to talk about Dalat, a city in the central highlands of Vietnam that I have visited and really enjoyed. I have been to Dalat twice and both trips were with my family. During my visits, I explored several famous landmarks such as Xuân Hương Lake and the night market. I also visited some beautiful cafes, take lots of photos and tried some specialties, especially hot sauce meal. One of those things I enjoyed most was simply walking around the city and enjoying the cool weather. I really enjoy visiting Dalat for several reasons. Firstly, the weather there is much cooler and much pleasant than in Hanoi, especially during the summer. Secondly, the city has a beautiful and romantic atmosphere with beautiful pine forests, flower gardens, and lovely cafes. I also like the fact that the city is not too noisy or crowded, so I can unwind and take a break from my busy daily routine. Overall, Dalat is one of my favorite cities in Vietnam.
That was a fantastic description of Dalat. Let's look at how you performed against the IELTS standards. In fluency and coherence, you spoke continuously and structured your response logically, although there were a few short pauses. Your lexical resource showed a good range of vocabulary, with words like Central Highlands and landmarks, though there were some slips like saying big full. For grammatical range and accuracy, your sentences were mostly clear, but there was an error with the comparative form, using much pleasant instead of more pleasant. Finally, your pronunciation was clear and steady throughout. Based on these points, I would estimate your band score to be around 6.5. Here is an example of how you could describe this topic at a band 7.0 level, making your ideas a bit more sophisticated. I'd like to talk about Dalat, a charming city in the central highlands of Vietnam that I've visited twice with my family. During my time there, I explored several famous landmarks such as Xuân Hương Lake and the night market. I also visited some beautiful cafes, captured many memorable photos, and tried local specialties, especially hot soy milk. What I enjoyed most was simply wandering around the city and enjoying the cool weather. I really love Dalat because the weather is much more pleasant than in Hanoi, especially during the summer, and the city has a peaceful and romantic atmosphere with beautiful pine forests, flower gardens, and lovely cafes. For a band 8.0 level, the vocabulary would be even more polished and the grammatical structures would be varied and highly precise.